Hello, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today for this very special event. This is an event that we had hoped to have a little bit earlier in the year, and much like everyone else, we've been working around some of our challenges with COVID, but we are excited to have the unveiling today to share something very special with you. So welcome. Thank you for joining us today for a very special announcement. But first, we have some special guests that we would like to recognize, and please help me extend a warm welcome to Dr. Patrick Hanford. Dr. Hanford, if you'll just wave. He is the board president of Lubbock Osteopathic Fund. We also have with us today Dr. Scioli, and if Dr. Scioli will wave. Thank you, Dr. Scioli, for being here. And his son, Paul, who has escorted him, and Paul has been a long-time philanthropist and volunteer in the community, and we're glad to have you here. All right, let's go ahead and get on with our celebration today. So we are here today to celebrate a very generous gift from the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund. The HSC has historically joined forces with the community to meet identified healthcare needs, whether that be in advancing knowledge through research, expanding healthcare services, or providing support for students through scholarships and faculty through grants or endowed chairs. This generous support of private individuals and groups is vital for the Health Sciences Center to carry out our mission. So today, I am so pleased to ask you in joining me to welcome Dr. Stephen Burke, Dean of our School of Medicine and Executive Vice President for Clinical Affairs, to share our special announcement. Steve, I'm gonna wipe things down here.
Thank you, Dr. Rice-Spearman. We are truly grateful to our partner, Lubbock Osteopathic Society. Today, we accept the generous gift of $1.1 million from the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund to establish an endowed chair position in family medicine. An endowed chair is one of the highest academic honors a university bestows on a faculty member. Those who hold an endowed chair are among our most prestigious and valued faculty. This chair is particularly valuable to us as it honors the department that has developed the most innovative primary care program in the United States, the Family Medicine Accelerated Track, and is ranked around 8th in the country among allopathic schools in producing family medicine physicians. It is our family medicine doctors who are meeting the needs of small towns in West Texas. Dr. Hanford, a former member of the Family Medicine Department, has a keen understanding of our goals and the high regard Texas Tech has for its osteopathic physicians. He and other visionary osteopathic physicians formed the fund following the sale of the Lubbock Osteopathic Hospital in the early 1980s. Since then, this group has invested $3 million in Lubbock, the surrounding counties, and across the state, with their giving culminating in today's gift announcement. Dr. Hanford, we are very grateful to you, the Sciolis, the entire board, for our generous support in establishing the Lubbock Osteopathic Endowed Chair in Family Medicine. And with great pleasure, I announce the first chairholder, Dr. Ron Cook. Dr. Cook received his Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine from the Texas College of Osteopathic Medicine in 1993. He came to Texas Tech for his family medicine residency, became chief resident in his third year. He stayed and worked his way up through the department to become the chair of the Department of Family Medicine and a tenured professor, also earning an MBA degree at Texas Tech in organizational management. He serves as the director of the School of Medicine's Family Medicine Accelerated Track and provides executive leadership for the Student Health Services located at Texas Tech University Student Wellness Center. Additionally, as everyone knows, he He has demonstrated a commitment to the overall health of our city and this region as the health authority for the city of Lubbock and the medical director of the city's health department. He also chairs the TMA Council on Education. He's an advisor to the Texas Council of Deans. He's a member of the Texas Medical Board Physicians Health Panel and the Texas Academy of Family Medicine Commission on Academic Affairs. His leadership at this unprecedented time as a professor, scholar, clinician, department chair, and health authority has been extraordinary. Dr. Cook is my doctor, and we have been practicing telemedicine way before it became popular. It's my honor and privilege to introduce to you the first chairholder for Lubbock Osteopathic Fund Endowed Chair in Family Medicine, Dr. Ron Cook.
Well, it's great to be here and being part of this excitement that we're having. It's certainly better than all this COVID-related stuff going on, right? And it's a nice distraction that we get to do these sorts of things today. Dr. Burke, thank you. I'm completely humbled by this. This has come full circle. Years ago, 1991-ish, I think, I was a third-year medical student and found out through the Office of Student Affairs and where we signed up for loans for the next year about what was called the Opportunity Plan, which is a subdivision partially funded by the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund. And I received a $10,000 loan when I was a third-year medical student from essentially the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund. Tied to that was if you came back to Lubbock and practiced in a 50-mile radius of Lubbock, your loan was forgiven after 5 years, so 10% a year for 5 years, and then after that, the 50% was dissolved or forgiven. So I got that loan. I didn't have any idea where I was going to go at the time, but it was pretty cheap money for a poor medical student. So I got $10,000 in my third year and $10,000 in my fourth year. And so I came to Lubbock with my other medical school debt, and it just so happens that I stayed in Lubbock, as Dr. Burke said. After I finished residency, I stayed on faculty. So at least $20,000 at the time of my debt was forgiven because of the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund and their generosity and their insight down the road. It so happened that I think probably my third year, Dr. Hanford invited me to join the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund when I was a third-year resident and then new faculty member to be part of the program. And so I was on the board of the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund. Since that time, I was president for a short period of time. And so it's come full circle. And over these years, it's just every Christmas party, we always talked about in the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund how much fun it was to give away somebody else's money. That was just grand. We sat around every quarter and gave away money, somebody else's money, or the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund. But we got to decide where it went. And so over time, through Dr. Hanford's suggestion, we got to bring it back to the Health Sciences Center here. And so as a result, today we get to make this announcement, and it's fantastic that we get to have money for the school. So the first thing that I plan on doing is creating a committee and deciding on where the proceeds from the corpus will go to help fund the school in some of its endeavors for academic scholarships, for research, for poster presentations, for CME or CME travel related to those individuals that might qualify for it. So I still, in this case, get to give away money. That's so much fun. But we'll have a committee that does that. Thank you so much, Dr. Burke, for this opportunity. And certainly it's a grand opportunity today. So thank you so much. Let me introduce Dr. Hanford.
Well, it's a great day to be an osteopathic physician. I want to thank Dr. Rice Spearman and Dr. Burke for their kind words for the LOF and the Health Science Center for accepting this idea the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund Board of Directors initiated more than a year ago. And congratulations to Dr. Cook for our first endowed chair. We're really excited about your position. Just a quick reminder, back in the 1980s, a vision of a handful of great and gracious physicians and businessmen decided to give back to their community, pool their resources, and gave to local charities such as Goodwill, MHMR, Women's Protective Services, Boys Ranch, Meals on Wheels. We gave to over 30 organizations within the Lubbock County region. And I want to thank Dr. Gene Cioli. He's one of our founding members here. We are so happy that he is here today. Thank you. Thank you for your directions, your ideas, your thoughts, and everything that you've done for us over the last 35 years. The LOF is a close-knit organization with generations of directors. Dr. Gene Cioli has Paul Cioli as one of our board members also. Dr. Jack McCarty brought his daughter, Susan Alger. Cam Fannin brought Steve Fannin. Dr. Robert Mall brought Dr. Greg Mall. So we have had a close family for more than 35 years. And I want to thank each and every LOF board member over the last 35 years for their volunteering their time and effort and everything that they have done in our succession. And lastly, the LOF is proud to support the Health Science Center with this gift to form the Lubbock Osteopathic Endowed Chair in the Family Medicine Department, and hope to continue the osteopathic presence and influence with the Health Science Center and the Lubbock community for generations to come. Thank you.
And Dr. Hanford, Dr. Cook, and Dr. Burke, if you'll join me right over here, we will unveil the plaque. So thank you all for coming out this afternoon and allowing us to honor the Lubbock Osteopathic Fund and organization, and for honoring Dr. Cook. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. All right, shall we get some pictures? And
I forgot to take my mask off. So you used to wearing it when I was talking?
It feels like it doesn't.
I am getting better about recognizing faces, recognizing eyes. I suppose.
Okay, thank you.
I'll get over here to the side. There we go.
You're fine, Jean.
Ready? Yes. Perfect.
Yes, but y'all just stay there for just a second. Let us move this background out of the way too. TR, and see if that doesn't help. Thank you.
Then we can do some in front of here as well.
There, so.